Welcome back to the 2K Epsilon Team Kaliber, all tied up one apiece. And for everyone who wanted to come back uplink like us, you have to wait a game. At least a game, because it's Retreat CTF, it seems.
Yes,
Retreat CTF.
I think this favors Epsilon as well. You look at their strong bow play,
the
or
way
just
they,
AR play.
On hardpoint, they crushed. They look so good.
The big issue, though, is CTF as general, as like a whole, I think TK are kind of better at. So it comes down to the understanding of how to play CTF on this game, because it's very different to past games. You can't play CTF the same. So it comes down to the play styles. I personally haven't seen enough of Epsilon to comment on how good a CTF team they are. But from speaking to some of the casters out there at the EU regionals, they said, yep, North Americans are considered better at CTF. So I still would say, looking at the two squads though, this map would favor the boys over for Epsilon.
Yeah, Epsilon won this map earlier for hardpoint. They're going back to it again. This is Retreat CTF. And we'll see who's going to be able to...
You know what I want to see?
Have the favored side first.
I want to see Gunjar pull out an IMR.
Why?
Just do. I really think if he pulled out an IMR on this map, he would play extremely well.
I want to see him play with an ASM-1 and get more aggressive.
I just don't think that's the answer for Gunjar, though.
He's going ASM-1.
He's going to go the ASM-1, but I still don't think that's the... Oh, no, he goes for the bow. So.
Goes
for the assault rifle eventually.
I even winked at the camera.
Yeah, well, that's awkward. They're going 3 bows.
3 bows.
Okay, so they're expecting some heavy.
Shout out to
plays.
the TK players. They've been keeping their weapons consistent today. I know who's running what color now. Seriously,
you mean
I kind of like it.
Yeah, oh, the colors of the guns?
Yeah, man.
You would, of all people, you would be the one that noticed.
I'm all about making it easier for the audience to understand who you're watching. That's Josh Fallen on the left side. We got Tommy already with a flag grab. It only took him 22 seconds to get inside the TK base, and he's going to get his first kill on the way out. Or is he?
Oh, no.
Tommy, we'll just delete that from everyone's mind.
That never happened.
Gunjar totally didn't just sit there, suck 9 bullets out of your gun, and then destroy you.
We need that pen from like Men in Black that just erases your memory. Just, you didn't see anything. Doesn't matter. Ignore it. Because if he gets that kill, pool was open. Could have been a flag.
So, of course, Epsilon playing on the preferred side. It's considered to be easier to score and rally and, of course, rotate back to your base from this side as you control pool. And you can see Team Kaliber kind of aware of that. They're not being too aggressive on the map, just trying to play a bit defensively, arguably too defensively, as this is going to be a second grab. We're only 1 minute and 6 seconds in already. Epsilon with 2 pulls. This time, it's in the hands of Swanee. He's going to take it mid with great support. Down goes Swanee, though, and we're going to see Mad Cat try and handle the push. It's not in time. Both flags at home.
Theory played that so well. He actually managed to just sneak through middle, waited for it to see the action in his home flag, didn't counter pull the flag, pushed up pool, trying to get some control, and ultimately managed to cause at least a little bit of a distraction. He was unable to kill the flag carrier in the end, but, 3.5 minutes left, yet to see any flag caps go in, and job's looking good to put this one in from Team Kaliber. This would be massive on the unpreferred side. If you have the cap and flag, you can go 1-0 in the lead, which is actually looking like they're going to be able to do. There's only one more play from Epsilon really to worry about. It's going to be Mad Cat. Mad Cat, oh my days! Mad Cat just got the sickest 2-piece, but flag should be running.
Yeah, I was going to say, Theory's not going to allow that return. Josh cut down from behind. Flag is scored. It's going to be Looney putting in the first objective cap here, and it took only about 2 minutes, 10 seconds. We're going to see what's going to happen, though, for the rest of side number 1. You got to expect Epsilon to score at least 3 here if they want to keep up with TK's pace here in round 2.
I mean, you'd like to see it, but with only 2.5 minutes left, you're already down 1 flag and you don't have pool control. This is looking great for Team Kaliber, and again, that comes down to their understanding of rotating back to their flag. I mean, look at this, for example. This red arrow highlighted on your minimap. That's going to be sharp. Immediately off spawn, what are TK going to do? Flood back, rotate back. No one overextending at all. They understand the importance of, especially on retreat, that home flag and pushing up poolside.
Now, every corner was checked there by Sharp, except the most important one to his right. Nice kill, as it was patient play from Epsilon, just to wait and then search forward for the flag. Big grenades coming in, but that is going to be 3 straight kills. Tommy, Mad Cat, and Josh now all in your kill feed here as our blue team is pulling the flag. Epsilon should be able to tie this one up, and look at that flag watching the spawns. That was a Theory's arrow.
The key thing really there was you saw the TK off spawn, all those red arrows just rotate straight back to the base. They were fine. All right, we'll give away 1 flag, no big deal. Let's just make sure we don't give away 2. Now, 1.5 minutes left and you're tied at 1-1. TK will take that all day.
Not gonna lie, this kill feed is gonna continue to screw me up until it is patched. But I really liked where Josh was at. As they were running the flag home, they had 3 people running with the flag, but Josh was on the opposite side watching the spawns. If he would have gotten 1 or 2 kills, another flagpole could have easily gone poolside. Instead, TK is gonna rotate back, maintain control, and really, I think Madcat has to be given a lot of props. He started off 9-3. Since then, though, 10-7. What's going on with this guy?
I mean, he's definitely slowed down a little bit. You see him kind of being forced to play the defensive role because Epsilon trying to count where the players of TK actually are, and as soon as they all get called out, finally going to start pushing up. But you know, watching this overextend is going to be crucial because you've seen Theory and Sharp both sneak through twice. One ultimately ending up in a flag cap, and Madcat's going to be stuck in some trouble. He falls. 1 player from Epsilon alive. It's Tommy. Needs to go big in defense. Yeah, that was 3 straight kills for TK. Make it 4 after Looney grabs it. He's going to be on the move with it. Swanee trying to get some grenades down, cleaned up. 5 straight kills from Team Kaliber before Josh and Madcat pick up 2. Can the flag be run home? Swanee stopped before he can get the counter pull, and there it goes through. 2-1. TK from the more difficult side, getting it done here in round number 1. They're going to be so confident now going into the third side as well. But, you know, you would expect, as I said at the very start of this, Epsilon on paper to look like the better CTF retreat team, but TK's decision-making off spawn was just so strong that, you know, they're going to go 2-1 up in the half.
All right, Epsilon, you got your work cut out for you, but I think you can take this.
This is the difference, though. You'll see where you saw TK rotate back to the flag and understand when was the right time to do it. Can they, or can Epsilon make those same decisions? Because I know Mr. X was speaking to Swanee. He was like, all right, now you've played in North America for a while and you went back to Europe. What's the big difference? He was like, well, it's those individual mistakes. That's what cost games. Like Europe team against Europe team, you won't see it cost a game. But, you know, NA versus NA, that's going to be the difference. It's going to cost you a game. So look for Epsilon to make smart rotations. Of course, Swanee, after his stint in North America, you look at it and say, all right, he's going to be the player to really watch. Unfortunately, currently 6-11.
Swan starting off on pool wall. Jar, of course, is going to be watching poolside most of the second round. And Swanee's going to have to deal with 1 push. That was Looney at the start, but already a flag grab for Tommy. Yeah,
so Tommy's pulled that flag with all of his teammates dead. Luckily, though, they are going to spawn down towards that bar side, so he should be okay if he can get it away. And yes, he will be okay, so stalemate. But again, this favors TK. And I think Tommy's actually going to die.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Looney causing problems, getting returns.
Yep, and everyone from Epsilon. So, oh, wow. That was a clutch kill from Swanee. Can he get the 3-piece? Oh, he just goes straight for the flag and gets it.
Swanee's the best.com.
That was phenomenal play from Swanee. And I was going to say, it was a little bit risky because Epsilon only left 1 player challenging for the flag. Yeah. And 3 players went defensively, and that flag was kind of clutch returned by TK. But ultimately works out in their favor. Now you got Josh pulling the flag. He's going to be running down poolside. Looking at that mini-map, all those red arrows are going to be flooding in very, very soon.
Nice cover, though.
There's 1 more player to stop. It's 2 versus 1. Josh should be able to run that home, and now we have a tie game 2-2.
Yeah, that was all Swanee and Tommy there. Tommy got the first one. Swanee got the next 2 to clear the way for Josh. Nice pull, and here you see another player back in TK's base with another opportunity. It's Tommy here. Does he decide to grab it? I wouldn't right now because you just saw your teammates fall. 2 of them going home. And you're going to see just 1 player left at the base to deal with this. If they get these kills before the flag gets out, this is a 3rd flag for Epsilon.
If Tommy caps this flag, he is a god. Of course, the flag has been counter-pulled.
Nope.
But Tommy all by himself, ASM1. Players from TK are going to be flooding him. And the problem Epsilon have here is they have no one who can actually contest down that pool side. Because TK have full control over the flag point, no one from Epsilon can wrap down towards poolside. And there's still going to be 1 player. And it's going to be Gunjar. Tommy may actually need some assistance here. You see him desperately trying to get some teammates to pull.
He's running back to the TK base
but again,
flag.
TK are going to be continuously spawning pool here, which means there's nothing realistically Tommy can do. He has to just sit here, which is why you would like to see Tommy have at least another teammate in support because...
Yeah, he's got 1. Look at the top arrow, though. I think that's going to be the key player rotating for the return for Epsilon. Can Madcat get the kill? He saw the flag here, naded out the wrong side, knows he's going to get chased here. Meanwhile,
Theory's last man alive. This
great cover by Swanee.
No.
And Josh even landing a jump kick on Looney there to keep the flag alive at the bottom. Madcat has run around this map for about a minute here, still looking for this return.
He's going to get it, surely. Theory's going to be right next to him now. He's in the room. Oh, no. Theory with the kill. And That would have been so big for Epsilon because the stalemate continues here. Josh peeking over towards 1K. There's going to be Sharp. Now, can he try and go clutch? It's going to be 2 plays from TK. He's going to need to pick up. But the problem again is TK are going to be continuously spawning over towards that pool side.
For all of you Europeans in the chat right now, how did that flag movement by TK compare to what we've seen from Shane on TCM? Because I've heard of these incredible flag runs, the bamboozling.
The bamboozle that Shane does is godlike. It forever will be. He's always going to be considered one of the best objective players in the world.
Flag is down for Epsilon. They got to get over there finally. It's going to be picked up just in time. Swanee is going to be able to hold that one. Mad Cat, though, is going to spawn and take advantage of it. Didn't go for the return. Instead, he wanted the 2-piece, and that flag will be picked up. Tommy on the run is going to get it, and the return. This should be a 3-2 game for Epsilon, and they're getting it done from the more difficult side. Fantastic teamwork there, and good cover. Both teams doing a fantastic job to keep both flags alive for as long as they did.
To me, the really good play was the decision-making Epsilon were making. You know, we kind of touched on that briefly before, but they didn't do anything silly, you know? Off spawn, they all stuck together. They rotated back. They made sure that they could keep their flag safe, etc. And because of that, they do have a 3-2 lead, but that's going to be nullified almost instantly back to a tied game. And now this is where you need to see Epsilon just rotate back to their flag. You have 46 seconds left. You don't want to turtle, but you need to control poolside.
I didn't even see how Theory got in and got out with that. He's fantastic stuff. Tommy on the opposite end again, I assume, as you're going to be looking at Goonjar trying to apply pressure on the Epsilon base.
Now he needs to pull the flag.
And here it comes. Tommy running it courtside.
He could just run straight down the middle of the map at this point, and he should be safe as long as Theory dies here. Oh, Josh didn't check it, but Tommy does. That's the kill, and that also should be the game.
No, one
Tommy,
player.
No.
2 players now.
Oh,
Goonjar causing problems. Mad Cat stops short. Goonjar picks up 2, gets the return, and that is a 3-3 CTF. We're going to go to overtime here. Fantastic stuff from Goon, jumping over the wall with the bow to stop both players.
That was incredibly clutch from TK. That should have been the game. 100% that should have been the game.
Oh, yeah.
Then Epsilon need to be looking at those cuts. You have to expect where else is TK going to come from in that situation?
Yo, I wish we were at champs already.
Right?
3-3 overtime in CTF, a round 11 search and destroy, and an impressive performance by Epsilon in the first hardpoint. This has been a fun series to watch, but honestly, when it comes to OT, I think Theory's got to have the fastest flag route if he's got the right cover. Theory's only 12 and 16. That just shows you how much time he was holding that flag. Same thing with Tommy at 16 and 16. Those guys were basically out of the action for the whole second round.
And they both stayed alive, which was the crazy thing. That flag didn't change hands. Neither of them really fell. They all managed to stay up and defend their flags properly. As now Epsilon back on the favorable side, but it's weird. We've seen kind of the unpreferred side won from both these two teams.
Maybe there's no preference anymore. Theory on your screen is going to be pushing out first, but TK very defensive focused here in OT. 30 seconds in, no flags pulled quite yet. As Swanee looks to be just playing some defense. I was looking at the TK lineup, and they're very spread out across the map. Look for the far right player to go for the pull, much like Tommy was doing.
I think Josh is actually just heard him. Should look to his left. Theory picked up. Tommy was also there playing some defensive work. So now, Epsilon looking at being aggressive down this pool side, but just not winning those key gunfights, and that's 2 players down. And now TK can spring into action, and 1 player again sneaking behind TK, but Cat doesn't go for the pull. Smart plays from him. He recognizes he just needs to put himself in a position where he can kill the flag carrier when he eventually pulls.
All right, flag is out. Theory cutting down Tommy, but Tommy did pick up 1 before, and Theory with another kill on the way home. Mad Cat 1-on-1 here. Can he get there in time? He does, clutching it up in overtime to keep this round alive.
That was a big play. A really, really big play, because that would have been, what, 1.5 flag cap on the unpreferred side, so.
Yeah, that's when I choke.
Mad Cat, smart plays from him. That's now Swanee pushing into towards the enemy
They've got
base.
this flag out if they get 1 more kill on the right side. It didn't come in time.
Yep.
And TK swarms on defense. 2 players still up, though, from Epsilon. As I say it, Josh falls all up to Tommy. Tommy not giving up on this flag idea.
That's where he should have given up on that, in my opinion. That's where you see from players, you know, like Killer, Miracles, in those situations, they don't go for the glory plays. They just kind of wait for their teammates. Some of the best objective plays. Replays does it all the time as well. When he's left in those positions, he doesn't go for the flagpole, doesn't go for the hero plays. Plays for map control.
Nice cut-offs here. Mad Cat's going to get the first one. Sharp charging forward, but he's not going to be fast enough. Opponents beating him to the position, and now Josh in a 2-on-1 at the base. He's got some help, and it's plenty. The stun distracting as he puts it in at 2 minutes and 26 seconds. But this is way too much time to be comfortable with, as TK could instantly put one in their first or second push if you're not careful.
Not the biggest amount of time, though. So TK are definitely going to need to be aggressive about this, and Epsilon are in a good position to just hold this out. If they can win these early gunfights on pool side. One player from TK is sneaking through, though, behind enemy lines. And Swanee's going to need to be careful. No surprise to really see him playing such defensive work. And everyone from TK is going to overextend. They recognize they've lost complete control of the base. Flag's going to be pulled down poolside, and Swanee has such a big job here. At least needs to pick up one, maybe two players, because there are going to be more players just locking down this pool wall side. And I don't know who that is from TK. It's going to be Looney. Looney's so smart. Can he win the gunfight, though? Does so. Can't get the return. Josh,
two more
left
players,
to go clutch. Not going to happen. He falls. And now Epsilon are going to have to flood and overextend.
No, this is game over.
No, definitely not.
This is game over.
If he'd have won that gunfight, definitely
it's
not.
game over. Just watch TK beat TK.
Watch TK beat TK.
BTK.
Oh,
not
BTK. Oh,
nope, no killing. They're too good, man. They're too good.
Nah,
if you screw up like that, they are going to punish you poolside.
No, I agree with that. But if Josh had won that gunfight, that game was not over. That was honestly the game right there. That one gunfight.
Yeah.
Good plays from TK. You know, we said though that's a lot of time to work with. Didn't waste any time about it.
Nice help there by Looney as Theory puts it in.
We go back to that Looney play when he was sat bottom wall and he managed to get the flag return, set up the whole team to get 4 down.
Facts. All kinds of facts. And it looks like TK is going to host Uplink, which is coming up next, guys. Don't go anywhere. TK now in the lead. This is a battle in the top 16 of today's 2K.
Not even top 8.
Who's going to move into our quarterfinals first? We'll find out. TK potentially able to do it with Uplink up next.